The other day, I was on TikTok learning about polyamorous relationships, but the idea of loving many different people at the same time seemed foreign to me. I just started loving myself. But after spending every day with some of the most amazing people I've ever met, I can kind of get on board with a community based on love. I've been traveling the world for the past 6 years. It's been a bit lonely, but I recently got offered to live on a boat for an entire week with 11 different strangers. Now, normally this is something I would always say yes to because I believe that the most genuine connections are made on the other side of discomfort, trauma bonding. But this proposal makes me a bit nervous because we will be literally stranded in the ocean. So if we don't get along, well, we're still stuck with each other. And also, I get incredibly seasick. It turns out that these 11 other strangers are artists and creative.
Which is be basically, you don't need sailing experience if you come with us. We have everything on the boat. You can travel with a suitcase.
Everyone introduced themselves, and the captain/skipper assured me the seasickness normally goes away after 24 hours. The main guy is Yenzi. He owns the boat called Pirates of Paradise. He basically leads groups of young adults for sailing trips around the world. Now, the part that sold me was you don't need any prior sailing experience. There's no way you ride it.
What's that?
There's no way you ride it this high.
Yeah, I do.
This is like literally higher than half my body.
This is like your nipple.
That was the most smoothest cut. Oh no.
Wow, you've done this before.
Keep rotting it.
Guten Morgen.
Hello.
Your eyes literally look like a diamond.
I want to insult you more because it's just unfair. You have weird eyes. Disgusting.
People have been saying that like it's very like with the eyes. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
That's like what you want a diamond to look like, I feel like. Right?
And waves. And it's gonna get pukey, so...
Before I go, can I step on the boat?
I'm gonna take my leave and I'm gonna head off there.
You know, I just use the low, nobody can hear you. The low is there for calling. Yeah, this is made for it. But we just use buckets if you have to puke. And I'm very good with cleaning it. So if you puke, you will get a very fresh and clean bucket later. It's really not a problem.
Can we puke off the boat?
That's what I wouldn't suggest. It's comfortable to just use a bucket. You don't have to move and stuff. If you want to puke off the boat, you first have to check from what direction is the wind actually coming.
Oh!
You get...
Check if someone is around.
Yeah. You get pukey when there are stronger winds. And that means they can theoretically make it worse. Yeah, that's
Let's see who pukes first, y'all.
Who do you bet on?
One of the biggest reasons why I decided to stay on this boat for a week is because everyone else here is a creator. And to be honest, I've spent most of my creator journey just living in a van or traveling the world with just Ponce. So perhaps I can make some close friends that have similar interests as me, learn their creative process, and just feel inspired. As you guys know, I am not the most consistent person making videos, so hopefully I can find a process where I can put out more content for you guys and also maybe make some real close friends. Friends that will be there on my wedding day, if I ever decide to get married. I don't know about that. Maybe find a wife first.
This is crazy looking.
Gorgina.
What? What does that mean?
Just
Hello guys, this is our first day on the boat. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little bit seasick earlier.
Show them. He's got an audience.
I usually don't film in front of other people, it makes me nervous. The entire time the guy kept telling us about what to do if a person goes over a boat, and I just kept thinking I am most likely to go over a boat. Seasickness isn't so bad. I haven't thrown up yet. Me another 3 more hours before we take off. What is your name?
I'm Noelle.
Noelle. Have you ever been on a boat?
I have, yeah. I worked for 2 weeks on Yacht Week in Croatia.
Oh, okay. This is my first break from Ponce.
Oh no!
This is our first time apart in like 4 months.
Are you alright? Are you okay?
Thank God, I'm so happy. Bro, this guy's farts are nuclear. Like, bro.
Oh shit. Do you do the thing where you hear him fart and then you just pull the covers over him?
No, we don't sleep like that. Oh. Our one rule is we can't sleep in the same bed anymore.
What happened before?
Because I have this habit of accidentally grabbing the person next to me.
The accidental habit.
Bernardo's gonna be like, fuck.
So you're touch deprived.
So he woke up one time and he's like, bro, you just had me around the hips.
Is that chili?
Chili oil I bought from some grandma in Prague.
Ooh la la.
From Vietnamese grandma.
Ooh.
Spicy?
I don't think it's that spicy. Some people think it's spicy.
You don't like it there?
It is. This is actually
But it's the cranberry
I
one.
put yeah.
So that night, we left the docks and made our way an hour south to a remote island in the south of France. To be honest, I got very seasick, so I stopped filming, and the next morning I was very sad because I found out this would be our easiest ride for the next 7 days. Good morning, everyone. Last night was my first night on the boat, and I'm not gonna lie, it was really brutal for me. I was the only person that got seasick, to the point where I had to lay down on top of the boat and close my eyes and breathe heavily. Yenzi, our skipper, told everyone, hold off on the medication because you'll acclimate eventually. But for me, said, hey, I think you need to take the heavy medication. So
I'm the only person that's gotten seasick, so
Did you throw up?
not yet.
I'm waiting for it.
Let's get you some medication, huh? It's the
we're on some random island this morning. It's really pretty. There's not that many people here. I actually don't even know what the itinerary of this boat trip is, which is really nice because normally I am a control freak and I have to do everything and plan everything.
just one day. Is it alright?
What you making?
I'm making crepes. Actually, I took over the job of the chef because he went for a dip.
Maybe we can go
And
swimming?
we have, yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
Look at you. A little chef, eh?
Okay, let him take it.
Thank you.
Got it.
Powdered sugar with him on a trip. Suitcase, like, please open it. And like, Noel, honey.
So I hitchhiked from Germany to France. 1,400 kilometers. Took me 2 days.
Want to introduce yourself?
I'm the boat boy.
Julian is 19 years old, sailing around Europe before he starts medical school. America, you can't start medical school until you're 22. You have to do your 4 years of undergraduate and then you start medical school.
What's an undergraduate?
Like your first 4 years of university.
Like freshman,
Sophomore, junior,
sophomore,
senior.
junior.
Yeah.
That's such a weird concept.
Do you like being on a boat?
Awesome. I'm really young. I don't have, you call it sorrows, a lot of bad thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't need to think about money because I don't have any. I love sailing, I love the nature, I love the people. Actually, my school in Germany has
has sailing?
my school has their own sailing club.
What the hell type of school? How old were you when you started?
I don't know, like 11.
11 years.
I thought that your influencers would be like super,
Dickheads.
no, not dickheads, but super unnatural and super always focused on the camera and what to say next and how to like put on a mask, but not at all. Like all these influencers, all these content creators are like super nice.
Julian asked me if I like it on the boat earlier this morning.
Yesterday we went 5 kilometers.
That was 5 kilometers only?
Let's say 7.
Okay.
And there was no wind at all. And it was like, and he got seasick. Nobody else cared.
My mom got seasick and she was on a little boat like that. She described it as the size of 2 refrigerators. And she was on this boat for 3 months.
In a row.
They made their way to Hong Kong eventually. And my mom was like, I got seasick every single fucking day.
Oh, fuck.
If my mom can do it when she was 14, I can do this, you know?
We do have lollipop against seasickness. They actually have like medicine inside. Really?
I feel like I'm in a bathtub. I will not vomit.
If you do, that's okay. You'll just feel better after it.
That was one of the roughest 6 hours of my fucking life, bro.
Same, we were puking up here.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I checked on you.
I was so happy for you guys because I thought you were sleeping.
No, that was really hard. I was very...
You cooked for us. Want to drink something?
No, maybe later. So seasick, and I'm just sleeping in the cabin, and and it feels so much worse, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna get any better. And everyone is upstairs having a good time, and I'm just having such a bad time. The sounds, the shifting, throwing up, the peeing, everything. I can't even brush my teeth right now. All these people, they seem really, really cool. And I think one big reason why I wanted to do this is because I wanted to interact with these people. Like, I wanted maybe to come away with a lot of close friends on this trip. It blows my mind to think that my mom went through this. 3 months trying to escape Vietnam. I'm gonna call her when I get off this boat and give her such a big hug when I see her. I low-key kind of regret doing this right now, but I hope that at the end of the week I'm gonna look back at this moment and think to myself, that's so funny.